all this way to my no-fap journey? Well, I think because of pornography, we have unlimited amounts of sexuality, but zero amounts of intimacy that are actually real. Our intimacy is going down since the Zoom generation. Our intimacy is going down since COVID. We just have a real lack of intimacy in our day. And pornography is so accessible. Like, even the definition of what pornography is has changed. Like, I remember when I was younger, I had to go to a store, a corner store. I had to get a brown paper bag. I had to buy a chocolate bar at the same time when I was a teenager and slip the guy an extra 20 and look the other direction, and he'd give me a nudie magazine. And I would get to look at that magazine for a month. I had to look at those pictures for a month because there was nothing else available, and I had to just be satisfied with that. Now I go on Instagram and just unexpectedly, pornography in my face. Instagram is basically a soft porn website in disguise. Really, it is. Because the benchmark for what pornography was when I was a child is completely on what's Instagram today. My journey with no fap was giving up all the pornography completely. I don't even fap at all. I think I'm at somewhere around 2,500 days of no fapping. I don't know how long that is in years, but I just don't do it at all because I realized it desensitized me. Even social media would desensitize me to what actually is out there. It was crazy. Social media would just make me think what I'm seeing is not actually pornography, and it was. But I'd be lying to myself because society would say no. What happens is you watch so much of it, you become desensitized to what is actual pornography. Part of the reason that you don't even believe what I'm saying to you right now is that the world tells you that Instagram and OnlyFans is not pornography. They tell you it's not even sex work. But listen, all right, here's the facts. Think about it. If somebody is selling their body physically for money, is that sex work? Is that sex work? They're selling the body in a sexual nature. Is that sex work? I would say yes. I mean, look, you could argue that when somebody takes you on a date and they expect something in return, maybe that's sex work. You could argue that sugar daddies, sugar mamas, sugar babies, you could argue all that sex work. Okay, but I'm just saying right now, when you're going and watching pictures and images online that are sexual content in nature, the person selling them for money, you are interacting with sex work. And the more you do that, the more the neurons fire in your brain, the more dopamine hits you get, the more you have don't have the social skills to relate to a person, the more you are unable to perform in the bedroom. And the more your novelty, let's call it the novelty quotient, okay? Your novelty factor is just crazy. It's not even relatable anymore. Like back in the day, a guy would see 150 women in his tribe. Now you can see 150 women in an hour online, right? So the novelty factor is all fucked up. All kinds of fucked up. So what would I encourage you to do? Completely delete this dopamine hit you get. Completely delete this novelty factor. Once a month, take a 1 week break from social media, including Instagram and Facebook. Give your password to a buddy of yours. Tell them, hey, I don't want my account. I don't want to be able to access it. Make my password something I don't know. And just get off. Tell everybody, hey, need me? Contact me on my phone, but just get off. Just get off. Just do it. Just do it. It's the only way to self-improvement. It's the only path you can take. It's the only choice you have because you can't control what's out there in the world. What you can control is your action. And every person must be responsible for their own actions. We cannot control what happens to us in life. We can control our response to it. So that is my no-fap journey. That is why I don't do it. This is how I manage it within myself. And the reason why I think that everything is pornography, whether you want to call it that or not, it's just a word of semantics, but in reality, in your brain, that's what it is.